Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 9th, 2026. We're going to be talking about TNA because everybody's talking about their debuts on AMC. The premiere that's happening next week. We got a world title match. We got a whole bunch of matches that's happening for next week. And we will see if there's more NXT starts showing up as well. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have an international championship match. And did not go so well. Whew. For somebody. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about some segments here. We got the order for addressing the Genesis match between Elijah. So, Ali tried to get some things banned, like guitars, horses, and cowboy hats. And they're in Texas. That's all they do, right? They all have those things. So, he tried to ban those things because Santino wouldn't let that happen. So, they need a vote. So Ali, with his proposal of why it should happen, why they should have these things, because what Elijah did to him at, was it Bound for Glory? No, it wasn't Bound for Glory. I forgot what it was. It was some other show. I think it was Final Resolution, where Elijah got dragged Ali with a horse. So that happened, and nobody said yes to it. Everybody booed Ali. Ali says, I try to do it a nice way. And then he started calling people names, calling them morons, yelling, and all that stuff. And then Elijah shows up. And then Ali and the rest of his team ran away, tried to run away from Elijah. Elijah came from with a horse. He arrived with a horse. And then Ali and Order 4 ran past the horse where the audience is, and Elijah just chased Ali and the Order 4 with a horse. And they thought they went outside. They thought they got rid of him, but they didn't. Elijah was behind them and chased them again outside with the horse. Oh man! But they will face each other for the for no title at Genesis. We did hear about Mike Santana and Frankie Kazarian. They were supposed to face each other at Genesis, but Santino told Mike Santana during the whole contract signing, and he said if Mike Santana wins, he will have to defend his title at Genesis, but if he loses and Frankie Kazarian wins, he will have to defend his title at Genesis as well, but they just need to find a new contender. They got a couple of matches got made for Genesis. We have a Knockouts Championship match between Danny Luna and Li Yang Li because Danny Luna attacked the champion. And the AJ Francis versus Rich Swann because they had a YouTube exclusive video where Rich Swann attacked Mr. AJ Francis and put him through a table with a cross body. So that's happening there as well. We have a tag team title match. We heard from the Hardys. The Hardys comes out and they're really pissed about the Righteous. And they have a shrine in the Hardys locker room with pictures of their families. With their kids, their wives, and all that stuff. They're not happy. They're pissed. They're done talking. They want to fight. So the Righteous came out. They said they don't want to fight, but Matt Hardy cut them off and said, we don't want to hear it anymore. We want to fight you guys anytime, anywhere. And they said, let's do this tonight. But the Righteous says, no, we shouldn't do it now. We want to be prepared for the match against the Greats. They said, how about Genesis? So we got Righteous versus the Hardys at Genesis for the tag team titles. So we only got 3 matches that got made here for this whole thing. But let's do this. We have Dani Luna versus Harley Hudson, the newcomer that's still trying to get her foot into the company. Pretty okay match, but the winner of that match was Dani Luna. And then Harley Hudson's tag team partner checking on her, Maya Grace, something like that. Checking on her, and then Dani Luna attacks her. And then Li Yang Lee comes out and tries to make the save of Hudson and Grace. And Dani Luna attacks her as well, chokes her out. Until Xia Brookside comes out and tries to save her tag team partner, her best friend. But she got knocked out by Dani Luna as well. Dani Luna just took out 4 knockouts in one night. God dang. Ladies and gentlemen, next we got Steve Maclin versus Stacks for the International Championship. Stacks had all the NXT Outlaws in his corner. He had the High Rise, he had Brooks Jensen, and he had Lexis King and Ariana Grace. No Charlie Dempsey. I don't know if Robert Stone is part of this NXT Outlaws. He was part of it in the beginning, but now he's the manager of Tessa Blanchard, Victoria Crawford, and Maya Moore. I want to say that's her name. Yeah, he's the manager of those 3, but he was part of this NXT Outlaw thing. Even Charlie Dempsey, what happened to Charlie? Well, Charlie on Evolve, he will be facing Tiffany Thatcher next week. That's going to be an interesting match. They're both amateur wrestlers. I believe they are. They both do Technician Wrestling. So that's going to be interesting for Technician Wrestling lovers. So that's going to be interesting. I stopped watching Evolve because they need more titles. They more wrestlers. I want to see more wrestlers because we're only seeing Shawn Legacy getting a shot at the world title when it shouldn't just be him. It should be other people. And there's a lot of people I don't know who they are. I know some of them because some of them showed up on NXT. Some of them don't even show up on NXT. Like this Lewis guy. He makes his return. But I never seen him on NXT. I think I seen him when this Tuesday when Ava was talking to all the Evolve, the whole roster of Evolve, saying that any of you guys could come to the NXT because we lost some competitors and now you could try to take their place. I think I saw the guy. I think so. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's that. But we got Steve Maclin versus Stacks for the International Championship. Remember, the match got made for Charlotte Hill versus Stacks for the NXT for the International Championship. So they kind of told us who won the match and who is going to be the champion because of that match, right? So the winner of that match was Steve Maclin. He's not the new champion. He won by disqualification because of Ariana Grace. The NXT Outlaws started getting involved, but they all got hurt by Steve Maclin except for one, Ariana Grace. She comes in the ring. She did it twice. She got in the ring twice. But the second time, she just got mad at Steve Maclin poking his chest, and she just rips the eyes out of Steve Maclin. And she made a disqualification because she attacked Steve Maclin. And then the rest of the NXT Outlaws attacked Steve Maclin and almost tried to injure the man. But Stacks will be versus Charlotte Hill for the International Championship on NXT next week. We had a big main event. Before we get to this, we have the Anglin's brand. I don't know how to say their names. Ash, Heather, and M, and the person Koshihar are still trying to find Mr. Anglitz. They're still trying to find him, and then Ash found some employee, some worker guy to be in their team. They told him to take his shirt off, and he was a little chubby. But he said he worked for TNA for 8 years, and he did their promos and all that stuff. So this guy is going to be Mr. Anglitz. He can't wrestle. Did you want a wrestler or you wanted a guy that does that? I have no idea. And it looks like they're going to give him a makeover. Okay. Our main event, it will be Cedric Alexander teaming up with Leon Slater and the Hardys to versus the System. This is the last time we see the 4-man team of the System. Because remember, on January 17th, I believe that's on a Saturday, January 17th, it will be JDC's last match. It's his retirement match against Eddie Edwards. They still didn't find a replacement for JDC, but they do have to worry about this match. And it is the last main event of the Access TV era until they go to the AMC era. They keep calling that AMC era. So are they all... every week is going to be live now? I'm hoping they're going to be live every week. I hope they're going to be live every week, not just one time and then you have to wait another couple of months for another week, another live. I hope not. Well, I thought it was a pretty decent 8-man tag team match. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of high flying. There was Hardys doing what they're doing best. The System doing what they're doing best. Moose is getting ready for his X Division Championship match. And it was a pretty decent match. But the winner of that match was Cedric Alexander and his team. After Cedric Alexander pinned Moose with a roll-up, he gets the win. Moose is not happy. He's not happy because he just got pinned. But he got a win. Cedric Alexander is part of that X Division Championship match, and he's happy that he pinned one of the competitors. He couldn't pin the X Division Champion because he was teaming up with a guy. But he pinned one of the competitors. That will be in that X Division Championship match. We have the contract signing. Mike Santana and Mr. Frankie Kazarian. Santana wasn't himself. He is still upset what his daughter did to him in the steel cage, betraying him and all that stuff. But he still has a job to do. So he has to host this contract signing. So he brought the two competitors in. They had things to say each other and all that stuff. And then Nick Neville comes out, interrupting them. And he is... I guess he's guaranteeing that he's going to cash in his Call Your Shots trophy on the AMC premiere. And then he says, you guys can do your paperwork, and then they sign the contract, and that's that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below. I don't think they attack each other in this one. I don't remember. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I'm going to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night Results when they go to Germany and we go to hell. The 3 stages of hell for the WWE Championship. Second week of SmackDown being 3 hours. Let's see what else they could cook up. Everybody loved the first week of 2026 of Friday Night SmackDown, and the first time being on 3 hours. So they want to see what else they have in store for the WWE. I think we're going to see more of Jordan Grace and maybe more of Obafemi now because he vacated the NXT Championship and now he needs a pick. Raw or SmackDown. So does Jordan Grace. Raw or SmackDown. Choose one. I think Jordan Grace might be going to SmackDown, and I think Obafemi might be going to Raw. That's what I think. I think Obafemi and Gunther could be a hell of a match. I think there's a lot of matches Obafemi could have, and I can't wait to see it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all me today. Tell us out. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. I don't think we have a pay-per-view, PLEs, pay-per-views this weekend. I don't think so. I'm supposed to be getting my belt somewhere like on Monday. I'm hoping. Somewhere on Monday. That's what I'm hoping. That's what it says on Amazon, so. So yeah, I'm hoping we get that, or it comes a little earlier, somewhere this weekend. I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Most of the times when I get packages, they come a little earlier, except for the ones that says, "Oh, they're coming tomorrow." It does come tomorrow, but some of these belts came early before the date that they said it comes. So I'm hoping that we get it early. Like the purple one came a couple of days earlier than the due date. I'm not pregnant, but I'm talking about due date of this belt. So yeah. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Time is out. Bye bye.